Travis Hunter's marriage crisis just went insane. Now, if you don't know, Travis Hunter is dating, I don't even know her name. She is someone who the internet is like, bro, she's gonna clean you out for all of your money. Do not marry her. She's a gold digger. She's a eater. And she just be going crazy behind your back.
Now, y'all wanna know one of the worst things that can happen to a man's pride? Is being told by thousands of people not to do something, only for you to do it and end up finding out that they was right.
The NFL season is about to start.
I mean, I understand that, but at the same time, bro, sometimes people, yes, wise people learn from the mistakes of others, but at the same time, when you're in love with someone, bro, especially a thotty, bro, like it is what it is, gang, bro. We've all done, a lot of us have gone through that. Red flag, red flag, red flag. You are not catching none of the red flags because you are so in love. You know what I'm saying?
Travis Hunter will be playing both ways, cornerback and wide receiver. And we've already seen glimpses of him doing so in the preseason.
He's fired too.
Things seem to be doing very well for the young man. His wife, Lee Ellen Nene, is now a NFL wife. She's been active with the other wives on the Jacksonville Jaguars roster. A lot of ladies love her Get Ready With Me videos on TikTok, and she's a fan favorite amongst many women in the Gen Z audience. Just as the couple was starting to mature.
Honestly, I think that's fire that they got married at a young age. I think that's fire. I think that more people need to get married at a younger age. Nowadays, people are always saying, no, you must live your life. You must get experience and date all these different people. But people never bring up the fact that the more people you date and it doesn't work out, the more jaded you become, man and woman. Then that's when the insecurities, and then it's like a virus spreads, and then no one trusts no one, and that's the society that we have now. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of BS, if you ask me.
Circulate into their marriage. Some bad news came about.
Travis Hunter's wife is filing for divorce already.
Are you serious?
They only been married 3 months. I don't even think it's been 3 months yet. And she filing for the divorce already.
Is this true?
Guys. Travis Hunter is getting a divorce?
What?
I mean, it literally couldn't be true. I was typing all over TikTok. I kept seeing video after video after video after video that Travis Hunter was getting divorced. And
Jesus.
It's ironic that he was getting divorced, if that was true, because he just got married no longer than 90 days ago. But, oh, I remember. He didn't sign the prenup.
Stupid.
But I saw.
So love who you love, but you gotta be smart at the same time. Bro, Travis, you are worth millions of dollars, gang. You are worth millions. You gotta have and even if you have a quote unquote ironclad prenup agreement, bro, that shit gets thrown out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times. But like I said, he's going to make more money in the future. He is very talented. He's very special. And if she's doing that, bro, it is what it is. It's, again, you got caught, but it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
Another video.
But is it true, though?
I press play.
So a little birdie told me that
Travis
Travis Hunter's wife, a.k.a. Lena, said that she is filing a divorce. Why so soon?
Why is she like out of breath? She's talking. But she's out of breath, bro. Well, first of all, young lady, focus on yourself. Don't focus on this other celebrity gossip, please. Your health is wealth.
All of these videos insinuate that Travis Hunter should have known better. And it just kept getting worse.
So Travis Hunter really married that woman after everybody told him not to? Now he on the internet crying because she about to sue him for some money. Said she won $40 million. Everybody warned him that she was going to take his money. I'm very much confused what the hell is going on, because at the end of the day, he didn't want to listen.
So again, I started looking on Google. I started asking AI. I was trying to find any evidence of this particular situation happening. And I really had a hard time confirming it, but it just kept coming up on TikTok. Now, let me just say this. A lot of people on TikTok make a lot of bad content and, spread false rumors. But man, when I heard it from this NBA legend, I was floored.
As a 21-year-old young man, Dennis
Rodman looks crazy. Bro, he looks crazy, gang. He looks crazy. His brain is fried from all drugs. I don't know if he has the best advice.
What's some advice you would give me? Like, just to evolve and become my best self.
Become your best self.
Just don't be Travis Hunter. I'm sorry, breaking news. What the hell?
That got a stink coming from him, bro. Bro has a wild past. Dennis Rodman has a wild past. So that got a stink coming from him, you know?
Sorry about that, guys.
Now, that's Dennis Rodman. So, yeah, everybody knows who Rodman is, right? Even Rodman is talking about Travis Hunter. So if somebody like Dennis Rodman is talking about it, it must have some level of validity. If it doesn't have any level of validity, why would somebody believe it?
He's right, you know.
Let's assume that Jay-Z and Beyonce were getting a divorce, right? And let's say that it wasn't true, but you heard the rumor. Would you actually believe that Jay-Z...
Everyone that's on there, kings, queens, get your paper up, get your money up, because there's no way Jay-Z should have pulled Beyonce. There's no way. Money will make an ugly nigga cute. Pause.
Jay-Z and Beyonce were getting a divorce? No.
And that's a bar straight from Jay-Z.
You wouldn't believe it because that couple's been together for quite a long time. And despite the problems that they may have, it's easy to recognize that there's a level of mutual respect. Now, just like you see with Travis Hunter and Leanne Lene, the same argument about the beauty and the beast looks are evident with Jay-Z and Beyonce. A lot of people believe that if Jay-Z wasn't rich, he would have never got Beyonce. And the same thing can be said about Travis Hunter and Leanne Lene. But we would never believe that Beyonce and Jay-Z would be getting a divorce. But when you say that Travis Hunter is
lemonade, you never know,
getting a divorce from Leanne Lene, and she basically initiated the divorce, it's not hard to believe. It's very easy to believe, even if it's a lie. So then, let me ask you a question. Why?
So that means that anyone can just make up a lie on TikTok, it goes viral, and everyone's going to believe it. And they're probably not getting divorced, which is very unfortunate, and that sucks. And they're probably at their house like, bro, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Why do people keep talking about our relationship? Why do they want us to break up? They'd rather us break up and us be miserable just for them to be right instead of wishing positivity. But maybe that's wishful thinking on my end. I don't be on the internet like that, but when I do, it's a bunch of negative stuff.
Why would it be easy to believe a lie? And I think that we have some of the answer. Tasha K's daughter went to high school with Travis Hunter. So the daughter knows who he is and they know each other. But Tasha K brought out some pretty interesting information.
My daughter went to school with him. So this Travis Hunter and his wife, Leanne. My daughter said she's not surprised that he married her because that's all he liked. That's all he dated while they went to school together. He didn't look at black girls. Because I was just like, well, do the black girls like him? And she was like, Mom, like, we don't really look at looks, we're totally in from the chakras on out, like he just wasn't into us.
Number one, Travis Hunter was never interested in black women from the jump.
Okay. Plot twist. What if he was interested, but he was getting turned down, but this light-skinned chick was like, damn, he's a footballer. Okay, he got a little bit of clout. Okay, he might be a little bit ugly, but he has a great personality. You know what I'm saying? And looks fade, as we all know. Personality shines. He might have a great personality. And she was rocking with him from the jump. You know what I'm saying? That may be a possibility too. It's not only the guy's side. You know what I'm saying?
He always wanted somebody that was mixed or mulatto.
How do you know that?
Very exotic looking.
What?
Okay. Now, what does that tell me about Travis Hunter as a young man? It tells me that he believes mixed or light skin is better. All right.
Holy reach! How did you get that from? Wow. Okay.
Now, what happens to men who put exotic looking women on the pedestal? The power dynamic between the two is real. And what happens is that man typically doesn't mind spending more money to be around her or to have her. That man doesn't mind going head over heels in love to do whatever she needs him to do. He probably wouldn't do that for a black chick, but the reality is he's willing to pay an extra price. And Leanna Lene understands that power dynamic exists between the two of them. He's really, 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 really excited to finally have a woman that he believes is beautiful to be on his team. It's the God's honest truth. That's exactly what Travis Hunter is doing. So if you're a woman and you understand that power dynamic and you have it over the man, what can you do?
She do look good though. I will say that she do look good. She do look like an IG. That's someone's wife. I was about to call her Thotty. That's someone's wife. So she do look good though as a young woman. You know what I'm saying? She does look good. She do definitely got the IG aesthetic with probably the fake extension hair with the lips and everything. Nice curvaceous body, bro. She looks good. She has a very pretty face. So I could understand why he wanted her in high school. You know what I'm saying? And if he lost his virginity to her, of course he's whipped. You know what I'm saying?
You can do a lot, like get away with cheating, being disrespectful, belittling your man in public. And Travis Hunter has allowed her to do all of those things in the past because Travis Hunter doesn't like black women in the historical sense. Travis Hunter likes mixed women, and he doesn't mind being disrespected to get a mixed woman. The problem is you might be able to get a lady, but you won't keep the lady. And that's also true because we've seen evidence of Leanna Lene in a time period that they were quote unquote together, date other men, grind on other men. There's been evidence that she probably spent the night at somebody's house. And so this happened. So yeah, all of that is
yeah. See now that part, I seen that video. She an eater, and she came out of the bathroom and she was in the kitchen area, and someone was Snapchatting her and she was like this. I did see that video and I was like, ooh, if they were together, I don't know, man. But then again, bro, when you're young, bro, you love who you love, and it's unfortunate, bro. It's unfortunate. I've gone through something like that in high school too, where I was embarrassed, but fuck it, I loved her. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, gang. You have to learn the hard way.
Is evident.
Will I ever allow that to ever happen ever again? Fuck no. Fuck no. Right? But you still have to learn along the way.
And it's clear. But the next point Tasha K makes is quite shocking.
I said, well, she is older than him. You got an older woman that's been out here for a while, and there's plenty of videos on Twitter of her just being experienced with other men her age and everything like that. So for her to bounce back to a younger guy, maybe because the reputation was just a little bit handled, and when she got one that was just a little young and naive and possibly virgin in a lot of ways, she did what she had to do. She trying to get married before she turned 30, since she done wore it out.
How old is she though? She's talking like she's 10 years older than him. You know what I'm saying? If that was the case, then she'll be a predator and there will be consequences for that, right? Or does that only go towards men?
In this case, she brings up another point. Leanna Lene is a little bit older than Travis Hunter Jr. And because of her reputation,
I would afford it. She look good, bro. And anyone that says, "Oh no, she's ugly," bro, get your eyes checked, bro. This is a very attractive woman.
Amongst men her own age, there are some allegations of working as a bartender at a strip club. Obviously, we've seen the videos of her popping her booty on other dudes. Basically, it looks like sleeping around.
But this was for a music video, right? So if this was for a music video, and I'm not trying to shoot them bail or shoot her bail, I'm just different perspective, guys. This is a job. If she's on a music video, being a video vixen, that is a job. There's a bunch of video vixens out here that don't sleep with the artists. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of women that do, right? But some of them are loyal to their boyfriends, but it's just their jobs. They know that their body is banging and they're gorgeous and they can get a bag this way instead of working a regular 9 to 5.
Well, guys her age might be like, yeah, man, she cool and all, but she a 304, letting everybody clap.
Okay.
Yeah, it's easy to say something like that is the truth, right? So her reputation was already down bad and wasn't nobody taking her seriously. But Travis Hunter, who basically had a whole lot of promise, really wanted to be with her. And hey, he did take her serious. And so she was like, look, got me one. whatever I've done in the past, it really don't matter now, because look at what I got now. I got Travis Hunter, and I'm rich. And so the power dynamic is twofold. Number one, I'm a mulatto. I look better than him, and he's not that attractive to me. And then number two,
but what if she does think he's attractive though? What if she does think he's attractive, and like I said earlier, money will make an ugly nigga look cute? What if she like loves his personality? What if they just mesh very well? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen plenty of fat dudes with hot women, and we know that they have money and bread. You know what I'm saying? And they have kids with them, you know? So, I mean, there is that too.
Basically, I'm older than him, and nobody else would deal with me, but he'll deal with me. So, so basically, as Leanne, she's in it from a position of strength. This is why when people said that she allegedly broke up with him, everybody believed it, because she's operating from an extreme sense of power. A very powerful situation, if you ask me, especially if you're a man dealing with a woman. This is almost like insane. But however, this rumor, from what I can see, it is not true. However, it doesn't mean that this rumor in the future could not be true.
What? So we cleared the man. This actually doesn't happen. People are just lying on this relationship, saying that she's doing whatever she's doing, and then it's like, all right, well, but it may not be good now, but in the future we may never know. You know what I'm saying, bro? Instead of speaking negativity, and I know the internet and I know the world thrives on negativity. That's why the news is always showing negative stuff. I get that. I understand that. Negativity sells. Like sex sells, negativity sells way more than positive stuff. But why can't we wish this young couple, right? They're gonna go through hardships like every relationship does, and hopefully they get through it, and they're together for 20, 30, 40, 50 for a lifetime, and they got kids together. And it just sucks that they have a more public relationship than most people, because most people be going through way more bullshit than this. But people don't know them because they don't got clout, because they're not an NFL player. You know what I'm saying?
I honestly believe that if you're going to get into a relationship, and I do understand sometimes somebody likes somebody more than the other person.
Yeah.
But at least there should be some level of parity in the relationship. There is a disparity in the relationship.
And I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. One of them is a beautiful woman. The other one is $100 million nigga. What the fuck do you mean disparity? That doesn't even make sense to me. He's the one that got all the card. What if in public, probably, you know what I'm saying, it looks like she's running shit, but in private, he's really truly running shit, and he probably puts his foot down in private, but no one sees that because there's no cameras. You know what I'm saying? I know a bunch of people. That's the fly shit to do. You know, if you're in public and your lady is say, hey, like, chill out. You know what I'm saying? You don't go crazy. And then when you get home, that's when you have the conversation. You don't want to have that conversation in public for everyone to see. That's embarrassing. You try and calm her down, and then when there's no one around, that's when you talk to them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't agree with the way you were disrespecting me in person, but I'm not gonna make a scene in the public. I'm gonna leave y'all now because I was a gem. All right, on that note, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace.